Bitcoin is still doing the same thing it's been doing for a while now. It's starting to get boring, it's starting to get annoying, and it's starting to get really freaking slow and tragic. Because guys, listen, a lot of people are trying to leave crypto, right? When Bitcoin trades sideways, a lot of people realize like, listen, there's not that much money to be made right now, and people are to just genuinely leave crypto, and it just gets quieter and quieter and quieter, and it becomes a ghost town. And me personally, I don't like that shit. Okay, I'm not a fan. I want Bitcoin to continue to do well, but that's just what's happening, right? So let's talk about Bitcoin, guys. To go over some news. JP Morgan has actually just announced some very interesting stuff, which again, it's just the name of the game right now, right? It's like, listen, if we're not going to have proper data from just on chain, it's the suits that are going to give us some new headlines to read. So get right into it. Bitcoin at $87,000. It's crazy to think that literally a month ago we were at 113, right? 115. So very interesting. We've had a brutal month for Bitcoin, but again, I'm not too worried. I do think we rebound. Even the past week, down about 4%. Today, again, we're stagnant, and it has been the case for majority of this week, right? Nothing too crazy, just in this pocket here of about 85 to 87. We did obviously go down from the 90s earlier this week, or about, I guess, like, what is it today? Wednesday, like Wednesday last week, yeah. And then we obviously saw a huge flash crash onto about 80,000. So, now it's just a game of, are we going to go up or down? Bitcoin just has to decide. But speaking of decisions, Bolivia has made a huge decision to integrate Bitcoin and crypto into its financial system, starting with stable coins. Okay, so pretty interesting. And again, guys, like governments are literally integrating crypto, right? They're buying, right? They're doing like crypto, whether it's making a strategic fund or just starting to pass bills and whatever it is. So when all these countries or corporations and companies are doing this, what do you think you should be doing, right? Think about it. Now, update, Bitcoin has underperformed the NASDAQ on 70% of days over the past month, which is actually insane. I mean, the stock guys are finally laughing at us now when we've been literally shitting on them the whole year. So that's pretty funny. Now, the last three times we saw this kind of underperformance, it was the 2022 bear market, it was a grayscale outflows, and it was Mount Gox slash German government sales. So it looks like someone is forced selling or someone may have blown up. So again, some insane selling that we're seeing right now. And again, what looks like no actual reason. Maybe we'll find out later on the actual reason, but right now, no, but there is much selling, right? Now, JP Morgan files to launch a Bitcoin backed bond. Now, this is actually pretty interesting. Me personally, I don't know much about bonds other than the fact that they're supposed to be super safe. Similar to like GICs, if I'm not mistaken. Please correct me if I'm wrong, because yeah, I'm not really like a trad buy investor. I mean, I do own stocks and a couple of ETFs, but I'm buying like Tesla stock, right? And I'm doing stupid returns with Tesla stock. I do buy some safe shit, but not bonds. Okay. Now, with that being said, sounds bullish, right? It sounds bullish. Now, more than 8% of the total Bitcoin supply has moved in the past 7 days, which is insane. Now, the last two times this happened was March 2020 at $5,000 and December 2018, 3,500. So, yeah, pretty freaking crazy. Now, the chances for a Fed rate cut in December spiked to 85%. So maybe in December we could have a bullish month because that'd be great. Now, Texas also becomes the first state to purchase Bitcoin ETF. And again, the correction was $5 million purchased on November 20th, and $10 million is allocated from a budget perspective. So $5 million worth of Bitcoin from a Bitcoin ETF for Texas. Very cool. And yeah, I mean, oh, cowboy. But guys, that is going to be it for today's video. If you did enjoy, make sure you leave a like, subscribe down below, and I'll see you guys in the